Yeah, well, first off, I'm telling our viewers to buy. And I'll let them decide what to buy. Right now, I'm stepping in on Greenbrier, which is an old friend. Okay, this is a rail car manufacturer. It's a small cap stock. It's as cyclical a company as you can find. Also stepping in on TWLO just a little bit. Maybe that's my nod to Kathy Wood, but that's as far as I'm going. I'm not doing any other stocks in her universe. Also buying WYNN Resorts. You know, it was 2 weeks ago that the news came out that Macau looks a heck of a lot better in terms of license renewal than it did just a little while ago. And then another small cap company in the aerospace sector called Ducommun. So what you're hearing from me, Scott, is this looks like capitulation to me. And, you know, when you have a correction, you have to have this washout capitulation day in order to bottom. And I think this is it. Now, John was saying something. Dr. J was saying that he thinks they're loading up at the end of the day. I agree. That's how it usually works. So I'm saying plenty of dry powder for the end of the day. But my punchline, Scott, this is a correction, not a true growth slowdown. You got jobs plentiful. You got infrastructure spending. You got Intel spending $20 billion on a new plant. There's just too many good things going on for this to be more than a correction. And I'll pause there because I don't want to keep droning on.
Just hard to really know what a fair value on the market is, Jim, in a new environment in which we find ourselves, and that is what may end up being a significant policy change from the Fed, the likes of which we haven't witnessed in a minimum of a couple of years. It's hard to know what the right numbers are.
You make a fabulous point. And I would say two things in response to it. You're right. We never know what the valuation is. I'm not trying to be David Tepper on on Christmas Eve 2018. But I will say that the market right now, based on reasonable estimates for this year, is trading at 18.5 times this year's earnings. It's not cheap, but my goodness, it's not expensive like it was when it was 21, 22 times. And something that's been going around for a while on the show, and I hear it talked about today, is the market's doing the Fed's dirty work for it. You know, this keeps up, and the Fed will back off. I mean, Jay Powell remembers the fourth quarter of 2018. How could he not?